Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MJ here and I've got a brand new challenge that I would like to share with you guys. So, let me introduce you to the Life Under Pressure Challenge, Jade Edition. So, I made this challenge for myself and fellow simmers like myself who enjoy storytelling gameplay. We're on that side of the community where we're just a bunch of simmers that are not really into random chaos or fires that start, and we're also not really into just playing on speed 3, rushing through a generation just to start another generation. Never been my really type of tea, my cup of tea, not my thing. But I do enjoy storytelling, and I enjoy playing throughout a life state of a sim and just exploring their relationships with their friends and their families, as well as seeing the overlap of all the fun things that can happen with just playing in-game Sims 4 gameplay. So let's get into Life Under Pressure, how it works, and how you too can have fun and watch me slay this challenge. So, how it works. Life Under Pressure is all about a young adult sim. So as you can see, I have her in bed right now, but I'm gonna pull up my actual rules of gameplay. So I've made this official website for anybody interested in playing. But for you, those of you who are just watching the video, Life Under Pressure is all about a young adult sim named Jade. And she is so used to being obedient, following the rules, living up to her parents' expectations. Now that she has graduated from high school and is a young adult, she wants to live it up, wants to have a little fun, gain some friends, and just pursue social outings and events. So, our job and our role is just to help her do that. So, let's talk about how we're going to actually get it done. So, to do that, we have 6 milestone stages within the whole challenge. So, in order to complete the whole challenge, all we need to do is tick off everything that goes on throughout all of these stages of milestones. These milestones reflect what Jade has to do in order to balance responsibilities on top of having freedom. So once we get all of this done, boom, we've completed the challenge. Now, of course, a challenge wouldn't be a challenge unless there was some sort of difficulty. So let's talk a little bit about responsibilities and what role they play and how that adds conflict and challenge to the Life Under Pressure challenge overall. So, as I mentioned, responsibilities, they're a big role in this challenge. So, as you can see, my sim over here, Jade, is sleeping peacefully because she has a responsibility that she needs to get to in the morning. So, here's Jade's house. She lives at home with her parents, and under their house roof, it's their rules. So we have certain expectations that we still need to meet while we're trying to pursue these milestones and progress and, go ahead and reach for that social life that Jade wants. So the parents' expectations are she must pursue her internship. So Jade's dad is a retired doctor and she's kind of following in his footsteps. We're using the get to work feature to go to a internship shift, and so that will count as a responsibility that we must do each day. Now, the challenge doesn't say you have to be best at it or do a great phenomenal job. You just have to complete it. And it's up to us story wise to say if Jade is really into that, is a slacker, or hates it. And so that's where the fun comes in. Now, the other responsibility that our parents expect of us is to help out at the family business. As you can see, this is the parents' house and this is our family business attached. Now, in order for Jade to help out at the family business, we have to help a parent out for the day. So we could choose to help mom or dad out, and when we help them out, we have to dedicate 2 in-game hours to doing it. So on the bottom level is Dad's domain. Again, he's a retired doctor and he has this apothecary shop. What Jay will do to help him out is to run the front desk. So we just use this research archive machine just as front desk work, quote, quote. And we'll also be greeting anyone that comes in and interacts with the kiosk. So we're also going to be using businesses and hobbies for this. Now, we also can serve refreshments and can clean up around this place just to help complete our 2 in-game hour duties for our dad. Now, if we choose to help out mom for the day, mom's domain is upstairs and we'll be helping her out in her studio. So mom is also into wellness. She specializes in yoga and meditation. So when we choose to help her out, we'll be devoting 2 hours in game to learning the wellness skill. And then when we're skilled enough, we'll also be leading classes ourselves. And that's our way of helping our parents out and meeting our parents' expectations. So that's pretty much what we need to do. So besides, doing our milestones, we got to live up to our parents' expectations. Again, completing our work shift, choosing to help mom or dad for the day. And once that's over with, we pretty much are free game to do whatever we please. There's only the big mechanic of pressure in this challenge that I still need to review. So pressure. I call this the Life Under Pressure Challenge. What is it? What role does it actually play? So let's talk a little bit about it. So as you can see on my screen, I've got a little doohickey on the left side here, and this is a pressure meter. Pressure just is my way of tracking how well is Jade tending to her responsibilities. So the higher the meter goes up, the more responsibilities or rules have been broken by Jade. So if Jade refuses to help a parent, it goes up a level. If she misses her work shift, it goes up another level. And if she gets caught breaking curfew, it goes up another level. So, when we get to level 3, that's when things really start getting hard in this challenge. So what happens at level 3 is we have to turn all the lights red, and we'll be stuck in the house for the next 48 hours, and we still have to do our responsibilities. So this kind of pushed Jade in grounded mode, and it's for 48 hours. That's quite a long time in sim time, and that knocks down our progress because we have to go out in order to make progress on the milestones. So being stuck in the house is not really going to help with that. Now, I didn't say you had to be a goody two-shoes while you're in this mode. You can, raise hell and have an attitude, or however, whatever storyline you want to show with the Jade, you can do that. But it's advised that we try to strategize to where we're not in this mode all the time. So let's put all these lights back, because right now, we're starting the challenge fresh. Jade's not in any trouble at the moment. So, yeah. We're going to pace ourselves. The next thing that we need to talk about is, you also see that I also have these little icons right here. That just shows that we have a helpline. We got our grandmother who also lives in the house. That's Grandma Nai. We can call her up or talk to her in person if we ever need a favor to bring our pressure back down. So if we use a favor, it'll be gone. But, that's what they're there for. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun trying to strategize when to use one or not. The last thing that we need to talk about is the curfew check. So let's talk about curfew real quick, because that plays a vital role in how this all works. So curfew is Jade's parents' way of keeping her responsible, keeping a good head on her shoulders. So like I said, Jade has certain duties she needs to do. She needs to, help out with the family business, go to the internship, also attend class once we unlock that in the milestone. But curfew starts at 5 p.m. So if she's not at one of those places, if she's not at home, not at the business, not at work or school, she will be considered breaking curfew. And it doesn't matter whether we are, out for 10 minutes, if we're at one place or 3 different places. As soon as we load back onto the lot from returning from an outing, we will be considered breaking curfew, and we must do a curfew check. So how do curfew checks work? That's when our little sibling comes in handy in this challenge. So our little sibling is Jinsoon. And he's the one that's able to catch us breaking curfew. So there's a 50% chance he will catch us, a 50% chance he will not. So, how can we tell if he catches us or not? Well, I thought it would be fun to have some spontaneity in this challenge. And so, you can flip a coin or you could do the Wheel of Spins. There's this one website, I'm gonna pull it up. It's called the Wheel of Names. A lot of YouTubers use this, and I just simply came here and I put caught and not caught in the categories. All you do is just spin the wheel, and this will determine if our little brother catches us or not. As you watch me do the gameplay, we'll be doing this plenty of times because, a lot of milestones will require us to go out past curfew. So if we're not caught, no big deal. We go back to, it's a safe day where we've done well. But if we get caught, that raises us up a level, and unfortunately, that could push us into breaking point. Now, we can bribe a little sibling with a void critter card or marble, but that's going further into the details, and there are more specifics on that. But like I said, there are much more rules, but naturally you guys will get the gist of everything and how it will play out the more you watch me do this. So that's it for now. We're gonna get into some actual gameplay, and if you would like to watch the challenge, keep continuing watching. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get started. All right, so Jade's first shift in her medical internship starts at 7 a.m. and we are 3 hours away. So I think I'm gonna have her. Actually, we're like 15 minutes away from 2 hours away. So I think I'll have her wake up and get settled for the day. Actually, her needs look good, so I'm not too much worried about that. Alright, well then, all I have left to do is just to fast forward. Our alarm should go off anyway. There it is. Alright, now you guys can see she does not look too happy about this. I think she was looking forward to the summertime, and just look at her feeling all tense and whatnot. So let's get her ready. This is so relatable, having to get up early in the morning to go somewhere you really don't want to be. So let's go on in here, get Jade ready for the day. She doesn't need to do much, but I'm gonna have her brush her teeth, and we're just gonna have her take a shower just for storytelling, even though she's quite fine in her hygiene. Sometimes I just love being in a routine in The Sims. Comment down below if you're just like that, like me. And, brushing our teeth does nothing for our Sims but build their confidence. But I just like to do it for realism. So, yeah. Oh, also, peep this Void Critter themed bathroom. I love that we got that, bathroom clutter kit a few years ago. This just makes a bathroom so good for family gameplay. So if you guys are interested in this build, either downloading it or just wanting it for gameplay, it is up on my gallery, Marshall Tag 12, if you're interested. And I do have the video up on my channel, so go check that out. All right, and for now, what we're gonna do, oh, I even gave her, I didn't even realize, I gave her the academic, she has the academic aspiration. So again, we won't be heading to college just yet. We're not enrolled yet. We have to reach a certain milestone before we do that. Oh, and I'm starting off the gameplay with our work shift. Let's talk a little bit about the first milestone. I'm getting into it without even talking about the first milestone. So let me introduce to you. All right, here is milestone 1. We need to have 2 successful days, and that means 2 hours of training with mom and 2 hours of training with dad. So stage 1 is pretty simple. It's just learning the ropes, getting Jade familiar with the new uh, routine of just going to work and training with mom and dad, and that also means not getting caught breaking curfew. So these first 2 days, yeah, we're not gonna go out much. I mean, we can if we want to feel a little risque. I guess we'll see how we're feeling if we want to be risky or not, but we have no need to go out as far as the milestones go. So, uh, it is early in the morning. We got about an hour before work, and you know what? What about an acai bowl? I think I would like one of those. So let's go have a quick meal. Let's grab the, where is it? Peas, power sip, yogurt, Thai ice milk. What about this? Came with the Farin pack. I love the Farin pack, guys. Like, I am someone who, like, I enjoy a lot of the gameplay and the objects from that pack. The assets, the clothing, the recipes, the rice cooker, all of that. And you know what? I haven't even lived in too many residential rentals, but I do enjoy the gameplay. All right, so now that we are pretty much ready, we're gonna be loaded onto our internship lot, aka the doctor career lot, in just a bit. But guys, just take in the dirt. I have busted dust on, and that was enabled so that we'll be able to, clean up for our requirements, our expectations from our parents. But it's got the house looking pretty dirty here. But, we'll take care of that. All right, it is time for us to go. It is time for the hospital shift. Now, I'm going to go ahead and press join. And yeah, I'm going to remind you guys that for this challenge, I am not required to do a good job. I can choose to do a great job, or I could choose to be rebellious. I could choose to have Jade, however I want her storyline to go, I can go there. So let's see, what am I feeling up to? All right, so it's orientation day at the hospital. So welcome, Jade Tanaka, to a vital and rewarding career in the field of medicine. Being new to the job, take some time getting familiarized with the location, the people, and the basic responsibilities of the profession. In time, with skill, dedication, and a passion to help her fellow Sims, she will no doubt go far in her career. All right, so I did take the time to plop down a hospital. You guys probably have seen this on my channel. I did a hospital build. Man, I did this some years ago, but I did upload this on my channel for anyone interested. It is the Cozy Willow Hospital is what it's called. And yeah, just as an overview, we have Jade as an intern here. This is what it's looking like. We got our waiting room area. We're gonna talk and see the staff that's here already just to familiarize ourselves. We got a locker room, the nurses station, and of course the patient beds. That is pretty much a lot of our gameplay that's gonna happen here. So let's see. Do we like that we're following in our dad's footsteps? I don't know. Let's let Jade decide. Again, she likes appeasing her parents, but could she reach a breaking point to where she's just like, I'm so over this? So we have Miss Rosa Beatty here. Let's do how about a Tamarani introduction? Why not? From Tamarang, it makes sense that I would have a Tamarani introduction. Hello, nice to meet you, Miss Beatty. I am Jade Tanaka. My dad signed me up here. Oh, yes, you're the one. We have quite a few duties for you to do. Let's see, what do we have to do? We need to research health reports, greet the co-workers, and have a cup of coffee. Okay. All right, so it's the morning shift. Let's do that. Let's greet this co-worker. We've already greeted one. Let's have a friendly introduction to the other one. Let me see. I don't really see I know later in our challenge we're gonna need to make some friends. I don't really want to be friends with the co-workers. I don't know. They're not really giving cool factor whereas I want to be. All right. Did she? Sometimes the chats take so long, like it takes a while for it to like hit off the greet. And then we got lie about career about to pop up. Like, that is so not Jade to these little random mischievous interactions pop up, and my son is not even mischievous. That's so weird. All right, so we've been sitting here long enough getting familiarized with them. We do have a little one, Lucas Munch. All right, so what I know I could do is help out. I can get a bed ready because I did see a bed over here. So let's go over here. Oh, wait, there's a little kid there. Okay, let's go to this room. Let's go to this room. We could come back and admit this kid after we make the bed. So, all right, that's enough talking, you guys. Get up. Get up. I gotta reset the sim and everything. They just want to do what they want. All right, so let's go make this bed. And I'll come back for the little boy because he was first in line. Okay, so let's go ahead. Man, he looks bad. This guy right here, he's got some stuff. It's been a while since I've seen like the actual, what do you call it? The illnesses from Get to Work. Okay, okay. Can you move? Like, what's wrong? Reset. Go here. Okay, now she's not stuck anymore. Yeah, I want you to come make this bed. Is that possible? Okay, yes it is. I guess she was just stuck in a loop for a little bit. Alright, so it's 9 a.m. We got some time. We don't get off until 3. The bed is made. And then I can come and admit this kid. Pretty simple. So, pretty easy to do. And I think right now I'm just an intern, so I think the goal is just to learn some stuff. So let's see, do we like our job? Hi, my name is Jade. I'll be helping you out for the day. You are Lucas? Yeah, his name is Lucas Munch. He's a little kid. He's not feeling well. And I guess we're just gonna get his paperwork prepped. We really can't do anything else because we're not experienced enough to do that. So we've got him all set for his bed. Let's go ahead and go look up paperwork. So it says, I'm gonna assume this research health reports is part of finding Lucas's health reports so that the doctor can overview it. You know how they be doing in clinics and hospitals. We don't have your medical history. Well, we're gonna look up his medical history. So it'll take us a while. But guys, comment down below what you think of my cute little hospital. I like this. I kind of wanted, I replicated like a ER that I've been to before. So this layout is familiar with something that I've seen in quite a few different ERs. They sort of have the same setup. They usually have these like little exam areas in the ER, and oh, she's done researching. Usually it's separated by a curtain, but I didn't put no curtain here. It's The Sims. All right, so let's go over here. And look at me, I'm doing my own thing. Let's go over here. Let's see. I'm trying to get a vibe for it. Let's see if we actually like this and dig this. So, hi Lucas. So just wanted to let you know that, yeah, I've looked up your research. The doctor will be in with you soon, and everything's gonna be okay. I don't know why your parents not here, but yeah, the doctor will be with you pretty soon. So we're just gonna have you wait here. Can I transfer him over? I believe there's an option to do that. Oh, I can't transfer just yet. Okay, so we're just gonna leave him. All right, now the next thing we need to do, probably, where is the doctor? Okay, we got a doctor over here. Let's have a discussion with a coworker. We need to do that. I might as well let the doctor know, like, hey, there's a patient in room 2. Hi, Doctor, what's your name? What's your name? Aoki. Hello, Dr. Aoki. So I'm the new intern. I was told to let you know of the new patients in the new rooms. She's like, yes, they're supposed to be on my schedule. I'll get to that. In the meantime, can you mop up the puddles around? I've seen quite a few around, and we don't want any accidents in the hospital. I ain't really signed up for high maintenance? Is that how Jade's feeling about this? I guess as I was in the middle of saying, I ain't really signed up for no puddles. Should she be high maintenance? That might, high maintenance? We could always get rid of it if we don't like it. Let's try it. Let's say that's how she's feeling today. Oh, this should be interesting. Okay, we're going to make her mop. Alright, so she told us to mop up some areas. I already know there's a spot over here, so I'm going to go over here. Oh, wait. What, was I supposed to discuss work with her? Let's do that. Since she's right here. Oh, dang, I messed up. Here we go. Discuss work. Just so I can get that out the way. Discuss work. And where exactly do I find like the mops and things? We don't have a janitor. You sure we don't, do a lot of the interns do custodial work? Not that nothing's wrong with custodial work, but like, I don't know. I kind of figured I'd be pricking people with needles. She's like, just go on to the supply closet on the floor. You can't miss it. All right, let me get to work. I do notice her bladder need is kind of low. Let's see how much we can do. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. It's 12 though. We should at least have lunch. Even though, well, she's probably fine though. She's not, oh wow. Well, she's halfway fine. Who is this? You don't look like you're feeling well either. Should I look up your report too? Oh, she's automatically going to the other puddles. Alright, let's see. Well, we can't say we're not doing our job. I mean, so far it just seems like, again, y'all comment below what an internship's supposed to be like. 'Cause I never pursued one, but if I came here to learn a particular thing and they have me just cleaning up, I would feel a certain way, because it's like, y'all wasted my time. I came here to learn and y'all are wasting my time. Okay, so let's chat with the patient. I did just walk past this woman. I should at least like get an update on like maybe if she needs something. Like, hey ma'am, I noticed you've been here for a while. Did the doctor check on you? Have you seen anyone? This seems so unprofessional. But yeah, let's just discuss. Hey, has the doctor seen you at all, or how long have you been waiting here? She has a blue heart, so I believe the ones with the blue heart, they haven't gotten seen yet, or I think the blue ones haven't gotten seen yet. It's the red ones that have been here around. I could be wrong. If you played Get to Work and you know the answer, let me know. Okay, well, yeah. Did that count as chatting with the patient? Attend the patient on exam bed. Okay, what can I chat with her? Examine. Oh, I can transfer her case. Okay, so okay. Well, that means I can get the doctor. I'm gonna go ahead and get the doctor for you. You haven't seen the doctor. I'll go ahead and get the doctor for you. So that's probably why I couldn't transfer the other kid. Well, no, he's blue. I don't know why. All right. Okay, so it automatically does that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Now I have to use the restroom really bad, so we're gonna run over here. And we've got about 1 hour left until end of shift. I have the option to like eat here. There is a lunchroom here. Do I want to eat in the break room, or I could just wait till I get home? I think I'm gonna wait it out till I get home. So I got an hour left. Did I do good at all? I wouldn't say so. And you know what? I'm gonna be realistic. Cause what what do you think interns do on their first day when it's almost time to go? She's not going back out there. She probably will stay in this bathroom and browse on her phone for a little bit. So let's. Oh, should we go to Social Bunny? Why not? Let's just see. Let's just see. No, no, no. You have to know some people first. What about Cubit's Corner? That what? Oh, I can't do this at work. They're making me be responsible. All right. Well, let's just play a game. That's gonna be our way of browsing. I find it funny that they're making her be responsible. The funny thing is, yeah, I feel like when it's time to go, like everybody's ready to go. So I'm not too sure if Jade liked that we just had like custodial duties, and to me it seems like a little unprofessional here at this facility. They need to hire more people. That's probably so relatable to real life. Medical centers, like there's understaffed and in need of more people, but they gotta make it work with less. So we've earned $22. Talking about some I did a terrible job. No patients suffered due to her negligence. You didn't even have patients up on my menu, so they weren't even in my case. So we're gonna dismiss their claim. All right. But we have knocked off a responsibility for the day. So, that's, we're halfway done with this. Ooh. And we're going to see how this high maintenance trait affects us. So, we go home. Let's go here. Ooh. Our little brother is here watching his little show. Isn't it so cute? He loves Void Critters. What show is this? I've never seen Void Critters on the actual TV. Let me see. Between. Okay. Now I know. Turn on Between for my little brother. He's such a Void Critter fan. Anyway, I'm home. Before we start off in our shift, we gotta get Dad all settled and ready. I'm gonna help out Dad for the day, and then what is this? Mom, what is she doing? I'm like, do I want Jade to cook dinner? Nina usually does it. All right, Nina is our grandmother. We're going to lunch at 3 p.m. Okay, what do I want to do? How about, camper stew? Why not? Some stew. Some good old stew. Jade, what do you want to do? I'm going to keep her on these clothes because I think they're very fitting. Let's have a talk with Dad. So while Nana makes some food, we can touch base with him. Where is he? Because he would want to know how we're doing. Alright, he's coming down anyway. Alright. Or maybe he's not. He was cleaning up. That's okay. Jade will eventually clean up. Let's go talk to. I feel like he will want to talk to his daughter. Ooh, revitalize her needs. Let's offer a listening ear. I think that's what he would want to do. Because him being a retired doctor and hooking up with that internship, he'd want to know how she's doing and how she feels about it. It's going to be like, hey, champ, how was your first day? Well, it was okay, Dad. She look at him cheer her up. Like, she was not feeling too fond of it. He's like, look, things were probably chaotic on your first day. That's pretty normal for us in this profession, but you'll do better. You'll do good. Watch. I'm going to get all set up. I'm going to get him set up for... Let me see. I really want us to eat dinner first before we do that. So, that depends on if everybody comes downstairs. So, let's... Nine, call everybody to the meal. Call the meal. And then I'll eat it. That way Jade will have something to eat. Mom will eat, dad will eat. I don't have to worry about everybody else's needs. And then we can start off our second responsibility for the day, our front desk duty with dad. So I know Jade tired. Can you imagine? You just got done from a shift and you gotta do practically another shift. But yeah, I guess that's how it would be with a family business. But I can't wait for us to unlock the school aspect, because we'll get to choose if we want to go to the shift, the 8-hour shift, or just attend class for the day. So that will make things so much easier, but that's farther down the line and I'd have to unlock it. Anyway, all right, food is done. Food has been eaten. We're going to have dad take care of himself and change into some, put on your little doctor outfit. Change into some appropriate clothing. He's going to, what do I want him to do? Yeah, let's craft a couple of things. He can't. So we're going to get dad set up so that we can have Jade work the front desk. So he needs to buy some ingredients so that he can craft some things. 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Yeah, maybe 2 of these. And then when we are crafting, now we're able to make Simoleon Fever. We're able to make Creation Impulse. And we're able to make Emotional Void. Might as well also create the Gnome Lore. Ooh, a Lug Magnet. Why not that? Alright. So we're gonna... Oh, Lord. Alright, Jade. Where you at? So I'm gonna keep her in these... Let's say hi to Nai first before we... Hi, Nai. Our trusted grandmother. While Dad's setting up and whatnot. And let's have him, nope, not like jokes. Have him open the business. So I believe he has to actually run the business too. He has to literally go over there. So right, I'll have him practice writing. I wanted him to get set up and yeah. But Nai-Nai's pretty cool. Speaking of Nai-Nai, she's a very crafty grandmother. She makes all these little canned preserves over here. They're really cute. She usually makes our meals for us. She has this little cute nature press thing. This is with the Enchanted by Nature pack. So if you have like a petal on you or something, you're able to use it and then make these cool little crafted items. I haven't gotten into like the little candles yet, but isn't it pretty? Oh, so adorable. But yeah, she be knitting stuff too and selling it on Plopsy. Anyway, let's go over here. So, oh, Jade is tired. Will she make it through this? Dad, how long do you have? Okay, he doesn't have long. He's going to go open the business now. Gavin wants to go over. No, we don't need that. Alright, so let's go back to Jade. No, Jade. You got to work the front desk. I know you're tired. Alright, so let's go here. So, first thing first, this floor is dirty and nobody's come in yet. So, let us go ahead and... Nah, I think she needs to be over here where there's space. Vacuum over here. We gotta make this look presentable. Jade is tired. Because it seemed like all she did was just clean today. But yeah. Jade was tired. Okay, I saw somebody through the window. We might have a visitor. And like I said, we do this for 2 hours. So when did we start? 6:30? I'm gonna assume we start at 6:30, so that means we can stop at 8:30. Let me close out of this. Gotta get this floor clean. My goodness. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Tanaka Apothecary. How can I help you? Oh my gosh. Dang, $33. My dad making bread. I'm instantly just being in here. Alright, let's actually greet him. Tamarani introduction. And then looks like this guy is also... Alright, let's introduce ourselves to this guy here. Hello, welcome to Tanaka Apothecary. Let me restock the tray because that's part of my duty. Oh, she's tired. She's gonna pass out in 3 hours. Well, the good thing is she won't be here in 3 hours. Dang, it's heck of people. Alright. They're like, oh, I need help with this. I need help with this. Okay, my dad will be with you very shortly. Oh, one of them already went back there. He's like, I got an appointment. Okay. Alright, we got to restock there. And last but not least, let's go ahead and... Why? Oh, she's uncomfortable. She can't do any of that. Okay, well... Let me... Well, I can't really help that. So, ooh. I don't want to interrupt his session, though. Nine just don't care. She's like, I live here, and that's my son. I don't care who you're talking to. You're going to have time for your mother. Okay, what I can do is just serve refreshments here as well. Clean this tea set. And make sure that dad's guests... Look at me in my little scrubs outfit. I should make Jade a custom scrubs outfit for home. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Instantly I cleaned it and he went straight to it. Okay, he's like, I have this and I have that. Dad, I know what you should help this guy out with. He has a little stench to him. Yeah, let's go here. And, okay, she's feeling better. We still got some time to fulfill. Alright, it's not bad, though. It's not bad. You know, getting her. And the cool thing is another reason why excuse me, sir. Welcome to Tanaka Apothecary. Anyway, another reason for why I really wanted to have her work the front desk and use this archive machine is because I know that as part of the challenge we will be doing Discover University. And that archive machine is for basically any and everything, no matter your major. It works for homework, presentations, and terms. Not that we're required to complete university for this challenge, but just for any class that we're enrolled in, this will help. Alright, so we have completed our 2 in-game hours of helping Dad. This guy looks like he has a question. Can I help you, sir? I'm sorry, my shift is over. My shift is over. My mom probably heard that. She's like, okay, that's not how we speak to the customers. They're bringing their cups. Thank you, 99. 99. See, 99 is helping. All right. Well, guys, we might be a little overwhelmed and bombarded with everything that's going on. Like, if you take a look at this screen, you can see that Jade she got a lot going on. But we have succeeded. We have gone through our work shift today, which we needed to complete. We have done our help a parent for the day. The last thing that we needed to do was not break curfew, and it's 9:05. I haven't gone anywhere past 5 p.m. outside of work and, you know, our house and business, so we're good. And I also don't plan to go anywhere else for the night, so I'm going to end the episode here. So, yeah, comment down below your thoughts on the episode, what you guys, yeah, what do you guys think about the challenge so far, and what do you think Jade's interests are based off of what you could see thus far? And we're still at level 1 pressure. That's good for us. We still got all our favors. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. And just as ooh, that's right. I can't leave without showing you guys our recap. We're working on milestone 1. So, let's see. Where is that? Milestones. All right, so yeah, 2 successful days, 2 hours of father front desk duty, 2 hours of wellness with mom. So when we check back in, we'll have to do another day at work and uh another help a parent with mom. So what I mean by successful days, successful just means that we completed the shift. Not that we're perfect at it, but that we completed the shift on top of our other responsibilities and we didn't get caught breaking curfew. So that's an automatic because we didn't go out today and we completed our shift and we helped dad. The next thing we need to do when we log back in is help mom out, go to work, and then we'll be done with stage 1 of this milestone for the Life Under Pressure challenge. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts about the challenge. And what do you see for Jade? What do you think about the challenge? Do you think that you'll be interested in trying it out? I am so curious to know what you guys think. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.